Well, everyone, iOS 26 Public Beta 4 has just came out. So I wanted to kind of show you kind of what this update kind of means, what cool things are in it, all that kind of stuff. Now, the first thing to remember here is that within iOS 26, this is still not an update that's worth installing yet. I think there's definitely a lot of things that Apple needs to kind of improve on, but I am very happy with the kind of the big way Apple's going through and pushing out these kinds of updates. So for starters, this update was a pretty big size update. You can see it was about 8.25, 8.26, whatever gigabytes on my iPhone, 16 Pro. So this is a 16 Pro. It's kind of the best iPhone as of this point. So this should theoretically run this update the best. You can see iOS beta gives you an early preview of all this stuff. After updating, my iPhone did get pretty hot. That's typically what happens, right? So keep in mind if you're updating your iPhone, it does get very, very hot. But like I said, nobody should be installing this on their main device. Now, from scrolling through and kind of messing around with things, it still feels very fast. From beta 3, I think Apple made a lot of improvements on the speed, and the application opening, as you can see, is so much more fluid. It genuinely feels like a different type of phone, and I'm surprised Apple didn't originally come out with this when it first came out, because I feel like more people would end up talking about that. Now, it looks like with some applications it doesn't quite work, or maybe it's just so fast I don't even realize it. But you can kind of see for yourself, especially for these bottom applications in the dock, these ones are more apparent. When you get to the top, I guess it's just not as big of a deal, and maybe, I think that's kind of more so what it is, but it still looks like a very good, very fast device when it comes down to it. Now, one thing I've always shown is the liquid glass kind of coming down. I feel like Apple should kind of go through, give us a little bit of a better animation. And honestly, I don't really like the animation when I bring the apps back up. So I hope, some people I've heard like that. Me personally, I'm not that big of a fan of it. But the liquid glass has gotten a lot better. It's so much easier to kind of see things. And you can see they intelligently kind of blur things out here and there, but it is such a nice touch. Now, I haven't seen any big problem that I've experienced just yet. Everything seems to be working. Not too many big crashes or anything like that. And that was one of the biggest problems that we were seeing before. I'm still expecting the battery life to be bad. I'm still expecting performance to need to be a little worked on. But so far, I think Apple is doing a really good job in improving the software version. We'll see what ends up happening, but I'm actually pretty happy with the way this update has kind of been approached so far. So that's kind of that beta update. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, till then.